Cool. Cute. Come here, baby. I need to hug you. I needs to give you some good loving. Wow. That's all I can say. All I can say is wow. So all I can say is wow. Listen, y'all know I extended the sale for y'all to get y'all right. I extended the sale. I'm going to pop it up here in a second. But this year, I think, 9 o'clock Eastern time. So y'all know I'm bad at math. What's that? 3 hours in Western. So I got about 6 hours left to get the bundle for $29.99. I keep things as low as possible for y'all to help y'all out. The more I give back, the more life gives back to me. I got everything I wanted by simply giving back to people for free for 10 years, coming up with something to help people that is going to help people and has got so many testimonials, thousands and thousands, like literally, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Over 3,000 people buy my stuff per month, new people. So imagine how many people I've helped. Like, that's what it takes to get what you want. The more I help, the more things happen. The more you give back with whatever, figure out what your talent is, what you're knowledgeable in. And y'all asking, is it red or is it orange? It's both, depending on the lighting. Like, see there, it's orange because it is light right here, it's hitting it. But in other spots, other times it's red. And it's matte also. Crazy. Like, y'all understand? Like, I don't think y'all understand. I don't even for real. Like, do you understand? Like, yo. I might have to change out the guts. Y'all know my other car, I got my names on the seat and stuff, but it's just the white on the black. And this is suede. This is like a suede right there. The suede right there. Let me turn this. Y'all want to hear it roar, don't y'all? Y'all want to hear it roar? Yeah, you got about 6 hours left to get the bundle. See, in the Spider, this is the Spider. So the Spider is pretty much the drop top. So the Spider, I rented the regular one before, the coupe, I guess. Again, I don't even know a lot about cars. I just know what it looked like, looked nice, and what I want. But the coupe is much smaller, and I'm like 6'3", so it's hard for me to get in. But this one, it's much smoother to get my, it's still a little rough, but I can get my knee past it. The coupe, I was like, ah. And same thing with the Lambo, so that's why I didn't get either of those. But yeah, let me hit this thing. Hit this thing. I'm still learning it. Oh, this is what we rocking out to? Okay. Sheesh. Yeah, I gotta get my Bluetooth right, so don't mind the milkshake. That was freaky. Perfect timing. Y'all know I keep it live and raw. So yeah, there was a couple of things I wanted to talk to y'all about. Well, I'll be honest, I'm high off life right now. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I don't know. Okay, so this right here, I don't know if y'all can see because it's dark. Matter of fact, I got a flashlight on me. Never know. So that right there, it's like that right there is a, I don't know, because I don't know nothing about cars, but that don't be breathing. When I turn the car off, it still sounds like it's on, and it be feeling like there's AC kicking out of that thing, because the engine is in the back. So this is the engine right here. That's the engine right there. And it's hot as hell right here. It's hot as hell. So I guess when I cut the engine off, they gotta breathe through here. Listen, I don't know a damn thing about cars. I said, I want that one. What's that? What's that one? I don't know nothing about it. I gotta throw that other door up, make it look prettier. But I show you all this, like, this ain't come easy. Like, you gotta be consistent. You gotta be disciplined. There's many days where I ain't motivated. Many days where I ain't want to make no videos for y'all. Many days where I ain't, like, I don't feel like posting a testimonial today. I don't feel like going to work. Like, understand, this started from years of working regular jobs and figuring out my way out of it. It took a lot of time and effort. And if y'all haven't yet, y'all need to go watch the new YouTube video, the vlog of me getting it. I show you everything, give you a lot of like backstories and everything like that. Go watch that on YouTube. I highly recommend that. And by the way, I'm giving away $600 tomorrow on my live, just because I feel like it. I'm giving away $600. I gave away some CMOS, some Bladerac, some Burdock Root. A few days ago, I gave away some Iron Tonic for free. You can still get the free guide of foods to avoid and food to eat. Should I turn this on? Is that too loud? All right, cut the engine off. My bad. My bad. Okay, my bad. Let me cut the engine off. I ain't trying to be too balling. The gas is still expensive. But listen, what was I saying? I forget what I was saying. I'm all over the place right now. And the crazy thing is, my parking garage is giving me some issues. So they talking about you can't have two cars. Like, what you mean I can't have two cars? Most people have two cars. So I got this car parked on one level and the other one on the other. I'm like, yo, you understand I need both my cars on the same level next to each other, both of them with the doors up for the visuals for my videos. So what I have to do is, if I want to do content with the McLaren over here and the Challenger over here with the Lambo doors on it, y'all know I got with the Rolls Royce stars and ceiling, I got to pull it up to another level, park it beside it, do content, then I got to drive it back down. It's like, yo, if y'all want to just let me get my spots next, why would I want one car here and one car here? And on the other side, one's on this side, the other one's on this side, one's on top level, one's on this level. It's like, yo, what are y'all doing to me? Yeah, I appreciate it. You should reward yourself. Man, go watch that video. I don't want to reiterate all my motivational speeches. I done got it all out of my system. Y'all know I'm always down for a motivational speech. I do my best to inspire y'all. I show y'all this stuff. I give you all the behind the scenes, all the raw. I give you the drama on my stories, like the stuff I go through mentally, like it. Go watch the video, because I'll end up giving a whole hour-long motivational spiel. So let me ask y'all a question. Firstly, y'all got about 6 hours left to get the bundle. Chill. I don't even want to look in the track. I keep seeing it. I'm like, yo, that's really mine. I got out today. I'm like, I used to play Grand Theft Auto, and they got a car. If you don't know Grand Theft Auto, they make cars to look like real cars, but they name them something else. So everybody knows the car on Grand Theft Auto is supposed to be the McLaren. So I couldn't even afford the McLaren on Grand Theft Auto. Because on Grand Theft Auto, I was on like $2 million, you know. And if you ain't got the cheat codes, it could take a lot of missions to get it. So I'm like, yo, I couldn't even get this on Grand Theft Auto when I got it in real life. Like, the power of determination, and again, putting out positive energy. Putting out positive energy. Cheat codes, man. X, B, Y, RT, R1, R2, up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right. You know. But, I was going to ask y'all. So, obviously you don't want to make bad investments, right? Because in your head, that's not an investment, right? It loses value. You know all the phrases. It loses value as soon as it goes off the lot. We know that. Depends on how you use it. You could take a car like this, which I live in Miami. When people come to Miami, they want to stunt rolling down Collins. They want to stunt on South Beach. You could take this, now that you got it, you could put it on Turo, and now you're using it to make money. So now it is an investment. One, because if you have two cars like I do, I'm not going to be driving this all the time. So I could put that on Turo, charge $1,200, $1,500 per day. It's going to stay rented every day, all day. So now that's 15, 3, I'm bad at math. We down for say 5,000 minimum per week for a car that was just sitting there anyway, because I'm mainly driving my other car because I don't want to take that any and everywhere. I don't want to drive it, put too many miles on it. So now you just use that car that was just a dumb purchase to be cool, and you turn it into investment to make about $10,000 per month because it's a luxury car and people going to want to rent that thing. So there's that. But also I haven't talked about, and I'm doing a vlog on that on my YouTube channel. I just got 2 new Airbnbs. So if you have Airbnb properties, if you do the research properly and you invest in the right ones, they're going to profit you anywhere from, on the low end, $2,500 a piece per month, right? So let's say you got, I don't know, say your car is say $2,000 per month. You got good credit, $2,000 per month, something like that. Plus car insurance, $500, $2,500. Then let's say your rent is $2,500. So now you have $5,000, couple other bills, Netflix, you know, all that stuff. Say $6,000 is your monthly bills, like maybe minus groceries and things like that. You get 2 Airbnbs that are profiting you $2,500 to $3,000 per month. Now your Airbnbs cover all your bills. So now my 2 new Airbnbs are covering the bills for this. They're covering the bills for the car insurance. They're covering my rent. So we ain't just out here moving. Don't just be out here moving dumb to stunt for the gram. All right? Don't do that. Also at the same time, like, life's short. I want it during my life, so I'm going to get it. But we making smart moves also. So talking about Airbnbs, because I'm thinking of assisting you all, right? I just gave you the breakdown of that. And there's not that many people in here right now. I don't know if my service is better or not. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to throw it out there. I'm possibly going to start assisting you all with my connect for the Airbnbs, because a lot of you all, you don't know that you could actually get Airbnbs easier than you think. Because when you think about Airbnbs, you're like, I don't know how to set it up. I don't know how to furnish it. I don't know how to manage it. I don't have time. I don't have the money. Right? But what if I told you somebody can set up the Airbnb for you, furnish it for you, run it, manage it for you. You literally have to do nothing but come up with the money, right? And many people may not have the money up front to just put down on an Airbnb and get it set up and furnish it and everything like that. But what you don't know, many people get excited nowadays when you get a house, right? Especially people who are, how can I say it, lack financial education, right? You get a house, you get really excited. You post on Facebook, it gets more likes than anything else every time. Just got my first house, keys, picture, right? Not knowing that's not even an investment unless you're using it to rent, right? Or for Airbnb or something like that. So what you could do is, especially if you own a house for over 6 months, you may not have $30,000, but especially now with the housing market, it's up. So almost all the houses are double. They're almost double in profit. So if you have a house, let's say for this program to set up the Airbnb, run it, manage it for you, all you do is set back and you get $3,000 per month profit. Imagine if you could set back, do nothing, you don't manage it, you don't set it up, you do nothing but give someone $35,000, right? And you just profit $3,000 per month, which really is about the same as a lot of people in America are making per month from your job. So you could dang near quit your job off of one Airbnb in many cases, depending on where you live and, you know, your financial situation, your job right now. But let's say in general, and the housing market is double right now, so you could actually pull equity from your home because it's double if you've owned it over more than 6 months. And now you pulled $35,000 from your home, which was sitting there anyway. You were going to set it there and waste it. You were going to waste the equity from your home because the market's up. Now you got all this equity built up in your home that you should be using to invest so you can free your mind, your soul, your body, have more time with your kids, with your family, all that stuff, right? Travel, whatever. But instead you'll wait because you don't have the knowledge and you didn't know this was an option. Somebody comment free game. You didn't know this was an option, so you wait for the housing market to drop back down and now all the equity is just gone. You wasted it. You could have had it, pulled it, then it dropped. Now you could have used that 35 that you pulled, sent it to someone who can manage this Airbnb that's going to make you $3,000 per month for life, and you do nothing. Is that something y'all would be interested in me bringing to y'all? Because again, a lot of you in here, you may not have $35,000 laying around, but many of you here, you have a house because you thought it was a smart investment, and you don't even realize the housing market is double right now, and you have equity in your home that you could pull and have within 30 days to put down on an Airbnb that's completely taken care of for you. You do nothing, and now you're making $3,000 per month. Free game. Come on, bro. Right? So I'm seeing a lot of positive responses. So what I'm going to do is I have a connect, I have a plug that does this for me. Again, I just got 2 new Airbnbs. I don't do nothing. I know nothing about Airbnb, but I network. I go to events with people that make millions of dollars. So I'm networking. So I met someone and she told me this and I'm like, huh? I'm like, I got money right now. Like I'm balling a little bit right now. I didn't know I could give someone $30,000 and they handle everything for me. Like, yeah. So long story short, I did it. Because you know I take risk. I ain't got to ask too many questions. Where do I send the money to, right? So that's what I did. So now just off of 2 properties, that's about $6,000 residual per month. I keep it super transparent with y'all. I don't have to tell you this, remember this. Free game, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get with my connect with my plug who does this. And of course it's my friend and I'm trying to put her on. You're not calling out nothing, of course. I wouldn't call out someone who's not my friend, of course, right? What are you talking about? Now, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to put you on. That's what you're not understanding. You worry about the wrong. That's what I'm talking about. I give you all this free game and y'all get sidetracked. Anyways, for the people who's paying attention, if you want me to do that within 2 weeks, I'll have a link in my bio because I see a lot of feedback. And I'll put a link in my bio where you can schedule a consultation. You'll have a phone call. If you move forward, of course, there's a contract saying exactly what you're getting. Using 35, blah, blah, blah. Here's what you get. Here's what's included. You do nothing, all that. So that's something I'll do for y'all moving forward. Just wanted to get y'all's feedback because, again, I'm thinking of different ways to give back to you all. But I want to make sure it's stuff that you're interested in. If you only want to hear me talk health, primarily, I'll only talk health. But if you want to hear me talk wealth too, because clearly you can see that's going pretty good for me. As a high school dropout, you know the whole story if you don't watch my life story. So I just want to do my best to give back to you as much as possible. Like the free game I just gave y'all. Give y'all some of my connects. Because you know what I realized is? Even paying for mentors and getting in these groups of people and people with money. One thing with people with money is they want to give you a lot. They'll give you some game, don't get me wrong. But they don't want to give you the plug, though. They don't want to give you the plug. They're like, hold on, I can't give you the plug. That's my secret weapon. I'll be on here giving you my secret weapons. I'll be giving you the secret, like that's what I want to do, but I got to know you want it. So anyways, long story short, if you happen to have $35,000 laying around, if you don't, you happen to have a home, I highly recommend you look into pulling equity from it. And if so, I'll have a link in my bio where you can schedule a call so you can make sure everything's legit, contract everything's legit, send the money, get everything set up in contract, in writing, bang, 35 stacks. If you want to do that, we'll set up everything for you. You'll be profiting. Do all the research so we know that the property that you're getting is getting all the money, all the bread. It's an option. So I'm going to go live a couple more times to get feedback. I'm seeing a lot of yeses and hell yeah, I want to know that. Cool. So give me some time to get that together. That just came off the top of my head. I literally was just thinking about that. I'm like, yo, I can't be out here moving in a McLaren and not helping my people. It just is what it is. Like, don't get me wrong. I do not feel bad because I put a lot of work in it. Most people won't put the work in that I put in because they're not disciplined enough, right? So do I feel bad about having a McLaren? No, because I know how much free game I put out to get myself to this point. No, I do not. I am in love, and I'm going to have sweet, sensual, I'm going to make sweet love, and I'm going to do a lot of nasty shit. Just keeping it real. It's going to be some, hold up. Let me stop playing with, I'm not playing, but you know, it's Twalk after dark. It's Twalk after dark. And if you wasn't sliding before, don't slide now. Hold on. Where'd my keys go? Where'd my keys go? They fall in my pocket. Hold on. It wasn't sliding. Where the button at? Because holistic God, the Lord said, let there be light, baby. Let there be. Yeah, spider. Turn this off so y'all can hear me. I gotta show you. Let me get my big ass up out of this thing. I didn't say it was the most comfortable. Yeah, so the spider drop tops. So you can switch it up. You know, I bring my slides. And don't get me wrong, I got a McLaren. But the slides is still Target. These are some Target $10 Whoppers, you know what I mean? So what you do is, if you want to stunt for the gram, you take the shoes off. You don't want to damage the seat. And you just stand on it and you just Hey, it's T-Ball. You know. The sound of that engine, you bugging. Am I bugging though? But listen. Tarjay's where it's at. Yeah, $10 good, what is it? Good fellows. You know I got the Versace's too, but you know, ain't nothing wrong with the $10 good fellows. They real comfortable. Honestly, Versace slides are the most uncomfortable slides you will ever have in your life. Let me put that out there. Versace slides are the most uncomfortable slides you will ever have in your life. So if you want to invest, what is it? And it's not an investment. Well, it can be. For me, it can be. If you're using it for marketing, it can be. I think they're about $300. You want to spend $400 on some super uncomfortable slides that's going to give you bunions and hurt your feet? Get you some Versace slides, right? But, yeah, so I'm going to talk more about that, the Airbnb setup thing. Again, my Connect, going to do everything for you, get everything taken care of. You do nothing. I hand over the bread. I know that's scary to some of y'all, but if you want to know how I got to where I got, literally it's me just taking random risk and saying, I guess I trust this person to be my mentor. How much? 5,000, 10,000, last one 50,000. Never met him, don't know nothing. I guess. Where do I send you the 50,000? That's literally how I got to where I got to. And could it come with some stuff? It could. So make educated decisions. But I just keep it real with y'all. I'm not gonna give you, I don't have that whole perfect pitch. I'm gonna keep it super real with you. But just know, I wouldn't recommend anybody to you that's going to do you harm. Because if I'm recommending someone to you to send 35,000 and they don't do what they supposed to do, how you think that's gonna make me look? Y'all gonna go in on me. Y'all no longer gonna like me. So, trust me. I got y'all, but we'll talk about that. I just want to go live. That was on my mind. I'm just always thinking of new ways I can give back. That's why I was doing the Health and Wealth Mentorship. Honestly, I don't know how much longer I'm going to do that, because for me to give everything I want to give, which is the meal prep service shipped to your door, the herbs shipped to your door, obviously the phone consultations, the business mentorship, the social media marketing mentorship, and a bunch of other stuff, it has to cost a certain amount. Fix your credit for you within 30 days. It has to cost a certain amount. And one thing I'm noticing, no disrespect, but a lot of my supporters don't have that money just laying around. And then I had an option where you could get funding, which means get a loan, and most of you get denied for the loan. So I'm working on other ways of helping you out financially. So I think this will be a good option, because again, unfortunately, most people who aren't educated a lot financially, they do have a house. Because typically a house is a bad investment, but people who aren't that educated buy a house and they think it's the best thing that ever happened to them. So because you made that partial mistake, now because the housing market is up, it would be a good time to flip that mistake into residual income, $3,000 plus per month for you without you doing anything. You're expanding, and it's so great to see. And I can't talk this stuff unless I'm getting in rooms uncomfortable. Y'all know I don't even like people. I don't like being around people. But I still go to webinars, seminars, go mingle during the lunch break, in the lobbies and stuff. I'm not a people person, all right? I stay to myself, but I do what I got to do. Why? Y'all know my phrase, same phrase I say. Do what you got to do. It's that simple. Do what you got to do. It's that simple. So if I got to do some stuff that makes me uncomfortable, if I got to take some risk and send somebody $50,000 I don't even know like that, with the promise of this, and that, as long as some of the stuff's in writing, forget it, I guess. If I don't do it, if I don't take the risk, I'm going to be in the same spot unhappy anyway. I'm going to be just as broke as I am anyway. So why not? I was broke before. So what does it matter? I bought it. Yeah, it's not a rental. All my other cars that you've seen, well, not all my other cars, the Challenger with the Lambo doors and the Rolls-Royce Stars and Cillian, that's mine too. I bought that. That's on another floor because I'm having a parking issue. So they're not trying to let me get my cars next to each other. And we're going to figure that out over the next few weeks, right? Next few days. Okay? But Yeah, so that one's mine. I still got that. It's downstairs on the other level. Weird, right? I know. But all the other cars, the turquoise McLaren you see me driving in my videos, the orange i8 you see me driving in my videos, the Maybach you see me driving in my videos. What else? The like neon yellow Lambo you see me driving in my videos, those were all rentals. All right? This is not a rental. I always keep it transparent. But the funny thing is, when I did drive those, and people are like, that's a rental. What you don't understand is, it's cheaper for me to have this than a rental. Because anytime you rent, I don't know if you've rented a Lambo before, it's going to cost you, and I keep mine for a while, because I just want to keep it, right? I'm like, I'm going to extend it 3 more days. I had the i8, I extended it for like 2 weeks. So I had the i8 for 2 weeks, it cost me about $11,000. Versus McLaren, if your credit's good, about $2,200 a month. So me renting cars is way more expensive than actually owning. So you really should have been looking at me as more of a baller for renting cars. But you was dissing me. It's just funny. But again, this is stuff people don't know. That's why I tell you, I keep it real with you. I keep it real with you. Anyway, I just want to get on here. If you just joined, I was giving you some real big financial advice. And remember, it's 9:30, so again, I do math. What was that? 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, minus 30. So you got 5 hours and, that's wrong, but about 5 hours and 30 minutes left. This is why I tell you, if I can do this, you can do it. I failed 9th grade math 4 years and I dropped out. I failed English and I speak English all 4 years. How? Crazy. Oh yeah, I got the keys. I got the keys. Go get the keys. Yeah, I got the keys. What was I saying? Oh no, I was just saying, yeah, something about math. To anybody who, I don't know, just do you. Don't care what people think. People will say, oh, you don't really have one. There's no way you can really get it. You don't even know what you're talking about. Anything I say, I mean it. Anything you hear me say on my story, if I say I'm on my story, you got to watch my YouTube video. I did a YouTube vlog and I told a story, but I literally was on my story 4 days ago, telling you all how a McLaren dealership was giving me a hard time and gave me every reason as to why I couldn't get a McLaren, basically assuming I was broke without even knowing who I was. And I wrote his manager. I don't usually do this, but I was highly upset. I said, his manager reached out and said, hey, did you fill out the info? I said, no, I didn't. Andrew was very rude. He gave me every reason as to why I couldn't get it. I was very excited to get my McLaren, but he just assumed that I was broke. I had no money. I had bad credit. I didn't have money to put down and everything. So now I'll be going somewhere else. So I went somewhere else. And I went somewhere else 2 days later. 2 days later, I walked in, walked out, because I'm really about that life. I'm not stunting. I get it. They probably get a lot of people to come in and stunt, like, oh, let me look at it and see if I can test drive it, just to get some pictures. I'm like, no, I want to get the McLaren right now. You don't understand. I've been itching for it. Like, I need it. So he lost out on his commission because he wanted to assume that your boy wasn't really like that. But you knew. What y'all talking about, man? Oh, Andrew makes you happy. You got to step out tonight now. Yeah, you know, I got a McLaren, so you know I'm about to roll down South Beach. I'm about to pull me some and I'm about to throw some shots of Henny. No, that's not me. That'll never be me. No matter what my car is, I'm not about to pull up on South Beach and look for no baddies, no hot girls, and take shots and smoke weed, and you're not gonna think because you look good, you're gonna sit in my passenger seat and smoke and do what you want just for some booty. It's not gonna happen. That's not me. So don't ever think your boy done changed. I'm going to, you know what, I fasted today. Sorry, I didn't fast today, I had some quinoa. I fasted yesterday. Today, I had a bowl of quinoa, and then I had coconut water for breakfast. And then I drank 2 large kale apple gingers at lunch. I bought 3, I posted on my story. I have a 3rd large kale apple ginger, I'm about to drink that for dinner. So no, I'm not going to South Beach and getting lit because I got a McLaren. I was pulling shorties before the McLaren, don't worry about that. But yeah, just wanted to come. Y'all know I like to come kick it with y'all, feel personal, not too perfect, not too professional, like some of your favorite IG people. Everything's like, oh my goodness, they're like untouchable. Like, no, it's just me. It's just Tevin from West Virginia that I'm just here. I just made it happen like you can too. It ain't nothing. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's something, but don't. Just like there's something special about me, there's something special about you. You just got to figure out. I don't mind showing y'all that plate because it's getting changed anyway. It's a temporary one. I just keep it real, as transparent as possible because that's what you need. I wish I had somebody as transparent as me. I wish somebody that gave out as much free game as me 10 years ago when I started and was trying to figure things out, because that's like when YouTube had barely even started. So it's 2022. This is your chance to really make some stuff happen. Like, there's really no excuses. The only thing that's holding you back is your dedication, your determination, your willingness, if that's a word, to take risk. All that. Yeah. So sexy, I appreciate it. Clarity. Come give me some. I joke, I kid. If you're new to my page, this is the health/comedy channel, right? Comedy was my first love, and health is my second. Yes. What else? Determined to win. Facts. So what I did was, my bad. What y'all need to do is, I'm giving away $600 tomorrow. I keep forgetting. Let me put that on my calendar because I don't want to forget that. Because I'm like, yo, you said you was doing it and you ain't do it. So tomorrow I'm giving away $600. I'm giving away $600. All you got to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel. The link's in my bio, or just search Twalk the Hawk on YouTube. All right. And go comment, show love on my new video. Really, any of my videos, but I highly recommend you go comment, show love. I highly recommend you go watch the new video of me. It's titled, I Bought My Dream Car. I watched it with a friend, and I sent it to 2 friends before I posted it, and they both was like, that gave me chills. That's the most inspiration. That's your best video ever on YouTube. People should be really motivated and inspired by that. So I highly recommend y'all watch that. It's also in the playlist. I have a full playlist on my YouTube channel titled My Life Story, and it's part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think, and then this will be 6th added into it. So I highly recommend you start from 1 so you can see all the intricate details. Like, and I'm still gonna add more parts because every time I do parts, I'm like, yo, I forgot to talk about that. Like, I'm giving y'all everything to show you like what it takes. You gotta bob and weave. Like, it don't come. I guess it comes easy if you born into it, but you know, I know most of y'all. You know our demographic. I know my analytics. Like, we ain't coming from no family owning hotels and all that stuff. Like, so I'm mixed. My mom's white, my dad's black, but my life story is that of your stereotypical rapper story. Okay? But I'm not a rapper. That's another thing. You ain't got to be a rapper. You ain't got to be in the NBA. You ain't got to be in the NFL to get McLarens, to get your dream cars, to get your dream life, to not work a job. There's other ways. So those of you with kids also, let them know that. Maybe show them somebody like me. Maybe tell them, let them watch my life story. I highly recommend you let your child watch my life story. To show them, like, listen, son, I know you going hard on the court. Like, there's other ways. Just know. You don't have to be an athlete. Your son might not be athletic. Your son might not be 6'5". Grow to be 6'5". Your daughter might not be Serena Williams. Not spoon-fed. But you can still make it happen. You just gotta figure it out. I say the same things. Not care what people think. Be disciplined. You have to unlock a different level of your brain too. I would tell so many stories to like people that actually know me, and they're just like blown, like, wow, that's crazy. Like, you're really like tapped. It's like, I don't even know how to explain it, but literally anything I say or want, it like happens and it's weird. I gotta do like a whole video on that. There's been so many like weird, I literally said that it happened. I literally talked about this person, I ran into him. Like, it's just, you gotta get your mind clear. You gotta get that. You might want to get that bundle. Because when I was eating horrible and on the fried chicken and on the Kool-Aid, I used to take the big pitcher, I guess, and put the 2 packs of the Kool-Aid. Sometimes you mix different flavors together. 2 big heaping cups of the white sugar. drink that all summer while I'm playing basketball. Like, I come from all the stuff I talk about. That's why I'm here to, like, I tell you this to be as relatable as possible. I didn't come from everything I tell you not to eat. That's what I grew up on and what I ate up until my 20s. So I'm not trying to act better than you. I'm literally telling you these things because I learned my lesson the hard way. The mindset is key. The mindset is everything. Not caring what people think, having a strong mindset, being disciplined. Like, I never went to the club. I went to my first club, and this was crazy too. I went to my first ever club, which happened to be a strip club, meaning it was my first ever strip club, on New Year's of 2021 with Floyd Mayweather. Like, yo, that doesn't even make sense. I've been disciplined. No, I'm not just like, live strong. I'm worried about you. I'm gonna be honest. Based on your comments, your mind's not in the right place. I'm not joking either. I'm not joking. Seriously. I went to my first club. So that means at 30 years old, I went to my first ever club. And it was Floyd Mayweather's club, and it was with Floyd Mayweather because my mentor was best friends with Floyd Mayweather. Right? So you can imagine the experience is amazing when you with Floyd Mayweather's crew at his strip club on New Year's. And this is my first time. I didn't know what to do. I was like, yo, hold up. She doing a handstand on my lap. She on my right hip. She on my left hip. Shorty got the split in her joints in my face right here. And chick was on my shoulder. I had about 7 because, you know, the stacks was there. I said, so can I touch them or where do I put the money? Like, that's not my vibe, right? Not my vibe. But did I like it? You're damn right. But listen, I say all that to say, this is a true story. I got to do more true stories on my YouTube channel, right, versus on my live. This is a true story. My first ever club, which was my first ever strip club, was on New Year's 2021 with Floyd Mayweather. I was disciplined. I'm 31 now. I just turned 31 in May. So for 30 years, I never went to a club. I never got drunk. I've never smoked anything in my life. I've never inhaled a vape, a cigarette, Mary Jane. And I grew up in a house of nothing but that. Nothing but, careful on words, Mary Jane, narcotics, ammunition, rifles, nothing but that in my house, in my room. And I never did any of that. That's why I'm like, yo, it's like almost like, it's weird because people, how could you, I wish I could paint the picture and show you, how could you never, and literally I used to have people, yo, try this, yo, just come on, smell it, smell good, right? Or look at this white rock, see how yellow it is? When it's yellow, that means it's more potent, yeah. Like, that was my life, like every day, from 9 till, I'll say 23. And I never did it. Like, I didn't even cuss until like 20, I said my first like cuss words. I was like 19, 20. People used to be like, people in the room and stuff with the drugs and the guns. Like, yo, why are you so good? Like, yo, I'll give you $200, you know, drug money. I'll give you $200 right now if you just say fuck. Like, no, I'm not saying it. Yo, just say bitch. Like, I'm not saying it. Leave me alone. I'm just trying to play NBA Live. Leave me alone. Yo, we'll smell this blunt. Yo, just hit this blunt. Yo, just look at this white rock. Look at the scope on this gun, right? Look, I'm like, I just want to play live. Just please. Like, that was my life. Like, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't even understand, man. Y'all don't even understand. So, yeah, I'm glad you made it out. You knew something was wrong with the environment. You came out different. Facts. I appreciate that. Because unfortunately, a lot of people they came up how I came up, they go into that, right? That's why I'm like, I don't know what it is within me that kept me from going into that, but I'm glad I didn't. I remember there was one specific time I was in the car with my boys and they was smoking, and I went for the ride, and they handed me blunt. Where they reached back. I was in the back. And that was the first time where I almost caved on the peer pressure. Like, I remember it vividly. Because, again, I've never smoked anything. And I remember, for some reason, that time, it was the peer pressure just got to me. And I'm like, literally, he held it. He's like, yo, do it. And I'm just like, no. And then I remember saying, all right, I'm going to just do it. And I went to reach for it, but he didn't notice. And he had turned around by that time because I took too long. They was trying to puff up that. And I always think back to that because I'm like, yo, what if I would have grabbed that day? Everything, like, literally, I just feel like that one, I feel like any small action in life can change everything, right? It's crazy. But if you just join in, I'm just talking to y'all. I'm just kicking it. Let me do this for y'all one more time. Do that thing for y'all one more again. Hold up. I'm learning this car, right? There we go. Hey, I don't know nothing about cars. I tapped it. Now I know you gotta hold it for a second or two. Now I know you gotta hold it for a second or two. So that's why I keep it live. Oh, damn, I gotta do it again because I ain't put the top up. Jeez. Y'all get one more. Hold up. Let me try this first try. 3, 2. Yo, why was I not doing it on the first try? There we go. I don't know. How we put this top up? There we go. Come on. There we go. All right. Bring it over. This is my first time doing a convertible too. Hold on. Oh, I put it all the way down. I did it backwards. God. Bear with me. Let's try this again. Okay, the window comes up. Bang. Now that comes over. Come on. There we go. Boom. What's going on? All right. Cool. All right, we good. I should have got a better tutorial. I guess they're used to people just knowing shit. They used to people who just. I went to the one dealership. They're like, yeah, baby just came in and got 10. He got 5 Lambos, 2 Urus Lambos, and 3 McLarens for his crew. I'm like, well, I'm just here to maybe get one. We're gonna see if the financing works out. Let me see how my bank account is set up. So my baby came and got 10. Like, jeez, baby. Cash money? I know you cash money, but did you need to get 10? Save some for the people like me. Jeez. Yeah, so anyways, I need to learn my car a little better. My other car is downstairs. I'll let y'all later. Remember, it's 10 o'clock, so you got about 5 hours left to get the bundle. Use code AUG. Get it for $29.99. Code AUG at checkout. And then if you want the Holistic Masterclass course, which I highly suggest you get, because it ain't never going to be this cheap again. It's $500 if you get it normally. Put in code AUG at checkout, all right? And you get it for $49.99. I'm about to hop off here. Rib pears or barlet. I don't know what that means. Love the whip. You deserve it. I appreciate it. Your life story is very inspiring. I appreciate it. My bad. I wasn't really reading the comments too much. What up, Brennan? Yeah, got that McLaren. Crazy. So, you know, now I got to move that thing on me because, you know, I got to be careful. Got to be careful. Even though I'm positive, doesn't mean everybody's positive. So I got to keep something on me. But anyways, I'll holler at y'all later. Stay positive. Y'all know one of my phrases, PPP. Be positive, productive, prosperous. It's raining out. So I'm about to go sit on the balcony and listen to the rain. Y'all see that jellyfish? That was my first time seeing a jellyfish just in the ocean, right on the marina by my crib. So I love my views. Like, man, just keep grinding. You can make anything happen, like anything. I'll let y'all later. Click the link in the bio, get the bundle AUG. You got 5 hours left before it goes back to regular price. If you get it tomorrow, it is no longer going to be $29.99. It's going to be $49.99. And the course will be $500 instead of $49.99. Happy I can make programs that's affordable for any and everyone. That's why I've been able to help more people than anyone else, because I keep my prices lower than anyone else, but still provide more content, more content, more value in my programs than anyone else at the lowest price. That's why I help way more people versus being greedy and stingy and everything's 1,000, everything's 500, so only certain people can get in because everybody got 500. I come from being broke, so I'm here to help the broke people. I'm here to help the broke people get healthy too. Holler at y'all later. And I'm doing a giveaway, $600 giveaway tomorrow. I'll announce the winner on my Instagram live, and I'll be simultaneously live on YouTube. I'll be announcing the winner. All you got to do to be entered, subscribe to my YouTube channel. My name's the same on YouTube, Twalk Talk, and comment, show love on my new video, my new car video, right? Those of y'all now. All right, and then big interview. If y'all know, what's it called? I don't want to be disrespectful. 5D, y'all know 5D, the interviews? He's done interviewed like a lot of top people in the holistic health community. He actually randomly FaceTimed me today. And I'm actually flying out to him 2 mornings from now, knock out this interview, so it'll be up on 5D's YouTube channel. Dang, why can't I figure out the rest? Can somebody comment it? 5D, dang. I can't think of the damn rest of it. Anyways, it's a big platform. It's a big platform, especially for people that are into the stuff we're into, holistic health, conscious community, all that stuff. So that interview's coming. That'll be up next week. And then Earn Your Leisure, my Earn Your Leisure interview that I recorded about 4 months ago now, is finally dropping September 8th. They got like a back order of interviews. Earn Your Leisure, if you don't know what Earn Your Leisure is, then please learn what Earn Your Leisure is. You're missing out on a lot of info to take your life next level, especially financially. Earn Your Leisure, YouTube, Google search, YouTube search, Earn Your Leisure YouTube channel. You need to be subscribed to that if you care about taking your life next level financially. But anyways, my interview is dropping. Earn Your Leisure Network, Inside the Vault, September 8th. I'll have the link. I'll be promoting it, of course. So 2 big body, big banger, big interviews to take this knowledge next level. I'll let y'all later. Peace.